A lot of CEOs of companies that I talk to that have SaaS or they're selling some type of software as a service, they've got information that they're selling, education, supplements, whatever. They've got a subscription thing going, which is cool. And we live in a subscription-based economy, and you should be selling subscriptions, and we're pro that. But what you're gonna deal with is you're gonna deal with credit card failures, and you're gonna deal with credit card declines. And that's just reality. 10% of all credit cards on a monthly subscriptions, they just fail. So the question is oftentimes, what do you do? Well, the number one thing that especially software company owners tell me is they go, oh, we have Dunning software. And it's like, oh, well, it's fixed. Well, I wanna say that I love Dunning software, it's great. But honestly, it's kind of like the first step. I would say it's the training wheels of credit card failure recovery. That's what it is. It's like you're just getting started, you're just moving, but it's really just amateur hour if all you're doing is saying, hey, we've got a 3 or 4 email sequence that's going out to get our customers back online. That's like bare minimum step number 1. But it's so funny that oftentimes CEOs and leaders think that that's it. That's what's doing it. And they name all the softwares that they have, and it's like, oh, it's taken care of. Well, here's the number one thing I know about software. Software cannot care about your customers. Period. Here's also what I know. Software cannot have a metric tied to it that it is accountable to and cares about. It just doesn't. What software does is you set it up and it works or it doesn't work. And that's it. And so the next level of recovering payments is having somebody, a full-time focus, and that's what we do at Gravy, is have somebody that's focused on this, that's focused on your customer base, that uses software, leverages the software. I'm pro software, get as much software as you want, do as many Dunning emails as you want to do. But if somebody's not managing that software, and if somebody's not on top of it, and if somebody's not focusing on your customer base, then you have money going out the back door every single time. It's always worse than you think it is when it comes to this issue. So what I would say is if your answer to me is the way you're solving this problem is that you've got Dunning and there's somebody maybe in customer service that is handling this or somebody in finance that's kind of handling this, but you don't have a full-time focus, we would love to talk with you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, that's probably got to be super expensive. The best part about Gravy is that, and the reason that we're called Gravy is we're primarily paid off of performance. If we don't perform, we don't get paid. If we perform, we get paid to bring your customers and your subscriptions back online. So I'd love to work with you. I'd love to work with your Dunning software. We don't want to rip it out. We want to leverage it. We want to maximize it. We want to do all that stuff, but we can manage it all for you to make you more successful at bringing subscriptions and credit cards back online. So book a call and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about what your opportunity is and how to get you some Gravy money.